What happens when two lawyers, a businessman, and a staged accident meet the feds? Is that justice, or is that just a joke? Well, join us as we show you how lawmakers have taken up the challenge to fight insurance fraud in trucking. Howdy-ho, Boss Man here, single-handedly pointing out to you that there's always a way to make trucking great again.
I'll tell you one of the problems today with the trucking industry, and that's that no one is united on one front anymore.
Every one of you out there can make a difference, be a part of the solution, and get off the fence. Your voice matters, and this is the channel to make it happen. Email us today with stories you think would help make trucking great again at thatstruckingnews@outlook.com. We are easy to find at truckincitymedia.com. Truck lovers and truth seekers, Louisiana truckers and state lawmakers are hopeful that a federal crackdown on staged wrecks and insurance fraud will finally bring relief to skyrocketing auto insurance rates, which currently are the highest in the nation. For years, fraudulent schemes in New Orleans where staged accidents targeted 18-wheelers have plagued the industry, with so far over 50 people charged since 2020. Folks, let me tell you, there's some staggering financial losses at stake here. The trucking industry is hemorrhaging between $500 million and $700 million annually due to fraudulent activities. Fraudsters are increasingly orchestrating staged accidents, targeting people like you and me in commercial motor vehicles, exacerbating a financial strain on our industry. The FMCSA reports that the average cost of a commercial accident involving injury is approximately $148,279. This figure catapults to a staggering $7.2 million when a fatality is involved. This, according to the CRC Group, North America's leading wholesale specialty insurance. Today I'm highlighting a story out of Louisiana because it goes to show an example of something, but it's going on nationwide in other cities as well. And feds are cracking down on those scam artists behind stage wrecks targeting 18-wheelers. They've already nailed over 50 fraudsters in Louisiana alone since 2020. And now they're going after even bigger fish. Take, for example, truckers like Donald here.
At this truck stop in Gentilly, Donald, a driver from Texas, is securing his load. Happy to be back in the state, especially after getting news that the feds have ramped up their wide-ranging investigation into staged wrecks.
But like I said, the main thing is having a dash camera, because used in the older days, anytime there was an accident, the truck was normally always at fault. They needed to arrest the people behind it, try to stop it.
Obviously believe that there's still a ways to go. This is progress that's been made, but we really want to see everybody involved in this scheme be indicted.
Law drivers just happy the feds are trying to put the brakes on this problematic issue.
You know, dash cams have become his best defense against the system that used to blame us for every fender bender in existence. This is just the beginning, guys. Trucking leaders and state lawmakers all agree. Cutting out this fraud can mean real relief for people like you and me. Folks, insurance fraud is no longer just a dirty little secret. It's a full-scale war being waged against hardworking people like you and me. Take the case of Rex Heuermann. As highlighted by the New York Post, this man turned faking injuries into a career, filing multi-million-dollar claims in New York, Maryland, and other states as well. And while his antics might sound like a bad episode of Law and Order, the consequences are anything but fiction. These fraud rings are costing industries millions. The staged wrecks and phony injuries and orchestrated claims are driving insurance rates through the roof. Yet the real tragedy? State lawmakers and even some prosecutors often drag their feet while truckers like you and me foot the bill. What's the solution? Tort reform's an obvious start, but let's be clear, without an aggressive crackdown on fraud rings, these scammers will just keep bleeding the system dry. We need an example like attorney Letitia James. While she's not setting her crosshairs on Donald Trump, she and federal prosecutors go after these fraudsters with the same zeal they'd use on organized crime. Let's be honest, these schemes are organized crime. But while we wait for the powers to be to act, here are 2 pieces of information and advice I will impart to you from my 14 years on the road. First of all, stay vigilant and be aware that there's quite a few accident-prone areas. Keep your head on a swivel. Scammers love staging accidents in trucking hotspots, tight city corners, stop-and-go traffic zones, and even intersections near where we pull in and out of frequently. Always keep your dash cam rolling and invest in a high-quality camera, preferably one with a wide-angle lens that may also capture audio. Secondly, document everything. If you're involved in a collision, assume nothing. Assume no one is innocent. Take photos, including the positions of the vehicles, road conditions, and even interactions between you and the person you're involved in an accident with. Never admit you're in the wrong, and like Jethro Gibbs on NCIS, never say I'm sorry. It's a sign of weakness. That's some good advice from a fellow trucker. Truckers, this fight just isn't about lowering insurance rates. It's about protecting our livelihood. As we fight for the soul of our industry, dedicating every day to making trucking great again, know that scammers are everywhere, and we have to fight insurance fraud with tools and knowledge they don't have. Friends, if you have any thoughts, comment down below. It's up to you and me to protect what we've worked so hard to build. Subscribe today for more tips. Go down below and like this video. Please let it go to more people. Look for more of our videos giving you the latest in news, information, tips and tricks to help you make trucking great again. Remember guys, it's the trucks that make the deliveries, but it's you that make the difference. Till next time, keep it real, keep the faith, and keep it rolling.